Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Good. How do you say your name? Is your name Siva? Did I get it correct? Siva?
No.
No, what is
Seva.
your Seva?
Just
Seva.
Seva.
Okay.
Seva. Like A.
Okay. And where are you from, if I may ask? Oh, hello. Where are you from? What country? Hello. Okay, we'll try. We'll try again later. So hello to everyone who has joined the Google Hangouts here. So today's topic. Sorry. So today's topic is about what makes you nervous. Some things can make everyone nervous. Even just the slightest noise can make a person nervous. So we're gonna talk today about what makes people nervous and what they do so that they're not as nervous, or what they do to cope with it, to deal with it per se. So I'm gonna start with Vitaly. Are you there?
Yeah, here.
So what makes you nervous? Does anything make you nervous, or are you Superman?
No, of course. It's depend on situation, but I think it's a lot of people can make me nervous. For example, if someone is not very fast, I really don't like people who are very slow. And it's.
Give us an example. Like at the McDonald's drive-through, they can be very slow there. But give me an example.
I don't know. For example, I don't like people who are across the road and I'm and on the car, and this is like if it's a zebra. I mean, when he can across the road, and they just can across this. This action is very slow, and someone, especially girls, it's I don't like it.
Girls take their time.
Yeah.
But why does it make you nervous? Does that mean you don't have patience?
I don't have time. For example, if I really hurry up, I don't like it. Of course, it depends on situation. Sometimes when it's a really beautiful girl, so why not? She can go very, very slowly. It's okay.
The wait is worthwhile, we can say.
Yeah.
Hello, Vitaly number one. I remember the Vitaly number 2, number 1. I told you about that before, so I'm gonna have to go to. I'll say number 1 and number 2.
Okay.
So number 1, Vitaly. What makes you nervous? Is there anything that makes you nervous in life, or are you a Batman?
My work, my boss often makes me nervous when he gave me some kind of task that I can solve in one moment, and I have to think how to act in such situation or how to do, and don't disturb him. So
we can say, instead of gave, he gives you a task.
He gives me.
Gave is in the past. We're talking about that moment, right?
He gives me every day. So present indefinite. Okay.
So isn't that hard that every day that your boss makes you nervous? I guess it's hard to work then if your boss makes you nervous all the time.
I know it's reality. You can't do anything with it. So I feel more happy when I'm in business trips. So
when I'm on a business trip. Okay.
Yes, I work at myself.
By yourself.
By myself, without any boss above me. So I'm waiting for this time. I'm waiting for Monday when I'm going to the business trip. So.
That's why we shut off our phones usually. A lot of people, they have a company phone, and no, it's best when it doesn't ring. That's the best time. Seva, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
What makes you nervous? Is there anything that makes you nervous?
I don't know many things. For example, when my children taking me, how I can say, taking my mind mad, making me mad, make me mad.
They make your mind mad. Okay, we can use that. Sure. Who else is in my room? I see an Andre. Andre, are you there?
Hello.
Hello. What?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. It's a little bit low on the volume, but I can hear you. Can everyone else hear Andre?
Yep.
Okay, all right. Maybe it's my ears today. So Andre, we're talking about what makes you nervous in situations. What makes you nervous? What makes you nervous?
So I have nervous when I have situation which I could not manage or govern, for example.
Well, give us an example.
So one example, when I started on some project or in my work, and someone like my boss or customers try to enforce to this project and
enforce, okay.
And I couldn't do this. How to say? I couldn't enjoy this project when I doing it.
So if there's something you can't do or something that you don't want to do in a project, what you're saying is that's when it makes you nervous, correct?
Yes, something like that.
So what do you do? How do you cope? How do you work if you know and leave a normal life if you're always going to be nervous because you'll have projects that might make you nervous? What do you do in those situations? What do you do?
I'm working in a company which is developing some devices, electronic devices, and I prefer to make a plan for my work, and I prefer to do it step by step, and
one bite at a time. We have an expression in English. One bite at a time. All right. If anyone doesn't never heard about this before.
Repeat, please.
One bite at a time.
Okay. One bite.
Andrei, you can see it in the chat on the right.
One bite at a time. Okay, thank you. So, and I don't like when I have punished to me to speed some stage of project, because it is impossible to it is so impossible to be more speeder.
To be more faster.
Faster, okay, faster in some station. So how can I be
more efficient?
More efficient, okay, or thinking efficient. It is
thinking more efficiently.
Yes, thinking more efficiently.
Well, how many people do you have on your team? You must have a team, or you're the only one.
Yes, yes. I have 4 people in my team, and these people also create a problem. And
They're nervous people too, aren't they?
yes.
Okay. All right.
This can be a problem from avoid from responsibility for the project, and they create mistakes and don't.
They create more problems. I understand what you're saying. I understand. All right, Pavel, are you there? Pavel,
Yeah,
Pavel.
I'm here.
Did I say your name correctly?
Yes, Pavel.
Good. See, I can do something right. Pavel, so what makes you nervous? Is there anything else that makes you nervous? Everyone says it's like work or some people who are crossing the street. What makes you nervous?
I think people who are very stubborn, and when you try to explain something to them, they just don't understand you, and I think that is the main thing that makes me nervous.
But how,
When you
how
cannot explain.
but how does it make you nervous? How does it make you nervous? I don't understand. Does it make you worry? Does it make you want to shake their head? I don't understand how it can make someone nervous.
For example, when you try to explain something important to a person and the person just cannot understand you and try to say just something that's something opposite.
Something wrong.
People, yes, when people are closed to, people don't want to hear you, don't want to listen to you. I think that is the main thing. When people don't want to to compromise. When people, yes.
They don't want to make a compromise. So what do you do to not let it bother you? Usually when I get in these situations, I just ignore the person. I don't let it bother me. What do you do? What do you do to cope?
I do just the same. I try to ignore them.
You know, there's an expression, it's water under the bridge. It's water under the bridge. It's done and over with. If you know, if we all worried about every little thing in life, we would have gray hair very soon. Mm-hmm.
So what I think that people shouldn't be nervous and try to understand people, others, because sometimes people get nervous because of very little and simple things. But if we try to be more patient and to understand other people, they will understand us next time, like this.
Who gets very nervous easily? Here, anybody? No? Very easily? No, nobody? Nobody? No. Remember Master Splinter from Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Like, yes, my son. The most calmest rat I've ever seen in a cartoon. That's how people should be like Master Splinter. You know, very calm type of person, right, like that. So Vitaly, number 2.
Yep.
Well, what do you do to stay calm, not to get nervous? Do you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 closer, 2 closer, 3 closer? I don't know. What can you do? What can you do?
No, I try to keep my nerves at in normal way.
Nervousness.
Nervousness, yes, and
nervousness. Wait, nervous. Wait, I'll spell it for you.
Nervousness.
Yes.
Nervousness. Yes, and this is one of my problems when I'm nervous. Especially I'm nervous when people interrupt me. You know, I don't like it at all, because when you're speaking and try to tell something people, and you need to their attention, and you see it's they don't listen to you now, and you try to do something more maybe interesting way. So but it's really nervous me because if I speaking with somebody, so I need attention, so I need something to tell them, and I don't understand people who don't listen and interrupt, especially interrupt every time. So it's my opinion. This way.
You know what I do when someone interrupts me. I don't let them make me nervous. I just wait till they're done, so that I can get what I want to say to them, and they'll hear it. I make sure that they hear it. I really make sure. But you know what I find in society, especially like in North America, is that like tiny little things make people nervous. I think it's because they have too much sugar in their blood. Remember, in North America, we get lots of sugar in us, and I think, you know, what we eat and how we sleep, I think it just makes us nervous for no reason, you know, like out of the blue. Well, what do you think, Vitaly number 1? What do you think? You think sometimes we just get nervous for no reason because it's what we eat or how much we sleep? You ever think about that, huh?
I have to say that it strongly depends of condition how you feel at this day. So when you get up, if it's bad morning, so the day is gonna start bad, and many things will get you nervous. Yes, that's right.
They'll make you nervous. Make
you nervous. So it depends on your health, on your everything in your body connect with it. With each part of your body is connected. So it depends on your food, on your thoughts. Depend on your and depends on your bed, how you sleep. Was it good dream or bad dream?
Sleeping habits.
Sleeping habits. Yeah.
The thing is as well as we think too much. Not think, but we think for a lot of things in a small duration. So we overwhelm ourselves. I don't know if you guys know this word, but
it's too much. Yes.
Yes.
It's too much. I am overwhelmed. You say.
Yeah. Yeah. Overwhelmed. Past participle there. Yeah. Overwhelmed. It's too much for your brain. So I think, you know, a part of it is people don't breathe correctly. Again, we go to this master splinter, you know, but I think it's because people don't breathe correctly. They don't know how to absorb information like normally, you know, like at very level. Who's in my class here? Who is this? I'm gonna try to pronounce your name. It's Valeria. Valeria?
Yes, you may call me Valerie.
Valerie. Okay. Okay. So where are you from, by the way, if I may ask?
I'm from Moscow.
From Moscow. Okay. So the topic today is about what makes you nervous. So I've asked a lot of people here, a lot of the students, what makes them nervous. So I got a lot of replies here. What makes you nervous? Is there anything in particular? Anything but work. Everything's but work.
I think that rude people make me nervous. And you know that in the Russian language, for example, it's different from the English language, because in Russian we have you in two forms, right?
J and T.
Yeah, you and like a familiar way, and you when you address to older people or to strangers, you should use the polite form of you, which is вы in the Russian language. And with friends, with people who you are on friendly terms, you can use ты. Yeah. And so I mean that when strangers address to me using the ты, yeah, in the Russian language, it can get me really irritated. Yes.
So it makes much of that different, because for me, I don't know. I mean, I use TV. Sometimes I mix them by mistake. But you know, I gotta watch with babushka, because you know babushka home. You gotta watch out there. You might get the salvo being thrown at you. So So, but I don't understand why does it make you nervous? Why does it make you nervous?
It's a matter of respect, or it's a matter of using a polite language to a stranger, to the person who you see for the first time. So for me, I always make sure to address to people who I see for the first time using "вы." Yes, for me it's habitual, and I just would like to have the same attitude from other people.
But when you talk about rudeness, right? You know, in Eastern Europe, been here for a while, I'm used to the rudeness. You know, like for me, you would think that the rudeness here would make people, you know, unpleasant or nervous itself. But I got used to it. So the whole correct pronunciation, using the right formal addressing, and the rudeness, I think rudeness would bother people. Does the rudeness bother you? Because people, just the way they talk, it's very, very rude. Are you just used to that as well, or it doesn't bother you?
Yes. What should I add? And I can recall the latest accident which happened to me in Greece when I went crazy. I was on the verge of a fight with Greek waiters because the beach there sucked. It was municipal, a very narrow strip, you know, and a lot of people, and the Greek people smoke. All of them do smoke. It was a nightmare, and on the beach there wasn't a toilet, there wasn't a shower, and my son is still not 2 years old, so he is quite young, and of course from time to time he shits. Yes. When he shitted, I had to take him to the restaurant, to the toilet, to wash his butt, you know, and then all of a sudden some waiters attacked me, shouting that I drop water on the floor, make a shower inside the toilet, and I paid bills in that restaurant for the sunbeds, for the umbrellas, and in my opinion, I had the full right to use the toilet in the restaurant. But it turned out that the Greeks don't use the toilet of the restaurants. You know, they go to the sea and do their needs there. It's okay for them. And
I'll have to make a note of this.
Yes, their babies wear how to say. It just slipped out of my mind. The thing that подгузники.
Diapers.
Diapers, yeah. Even 4-year-old children wear diapers in Greece. In 40 degrees temperature.
This is no good.
For me, it's not acceptable for me and for my child. You know.
I understand.
So, yeah, that made me crazy. Yeah.
Well, thank God we still have McDonald's washrooms out there, but you never know. You know, they could disappear too. You know, because I don't know, things are just different in other countries. So, moving on. What else can we do to alleviate, to be less nervous? I think with a lot of people, I think it's. I heard this expression. It's all in your head. It's all in your head. You know, the word cuckoo. Some people don't like the word cuckoo. It makes them go cuckoo. All right. So who have I talked to as well? Anton, have you been? You've been in my class before, haven't you?
Yes, once.
Yes, okay, I remember once. So what can we do so we're not so nervous about things? Can we just let it pass, breathe correctly, drink some vodka? Well, what can we do? What can we do? You know, what do you think?
I don't know. What can I do when I'm nervous?
Are you a nervous person?
No, I'm not a nervous person.
Well, what bothers you in life? What makes you nervous? Tell us.
It's a question about nervous.
I
Talking in
don't
the
know
classroom.
anything that can make me nervous.
Okay.
I
Well.
don't know. Let me see.
Okay. So, and Andre, what can we do you think to be less nervous? Is there anything? I was thinking maybe a little bit of vodka, cognac. Do you think that could help, or that's
no. I use some how to say corrected drugs or medicine. I used recently. I used drugs, alphabazole. Maybe.
What kind of drug is this?
Maybe what?
Is this narcotics or is this legal stuff? I don't know what we're talking about.
It is not narcotics. It is
medicine.
Medicine, yes, medicine. It is suffocating. How to say? I don't know how to say.
What does it do to you?
Repeat, please.
What does this? What are these? I don't want to say drugs. It's medication. What does it do to you? What's the effect? The effect.
Effect. After this medicine, I feel
relax.
Yes, relax. Some relax, and I just don't pay attention for the facts which is irritating me.
Irritating me, right? And is this a prescription drug or is this over the counter? Is it prescription? Do you need a prescription for this?
Prescription.
How do you say prescription in Russian?
Recept.
No, it is free sale in the
free? I don't like this word. Yeah, the word free. Don't never say the word free with me.
Not free at all. For money. Sure, for money.
What up tech are you going to? All right, let's move on here like that. Okay, so someone can tell me if this makes them nervous or not. I'm reading a lot of posts here. This is from other people. It says people make me nervous. How can other people make other people nervous just by being around them? You know what I mean? Like, I think that's a phobia. No, am I right? Can someone tell me? Is that just a phobia, or can that really just make you nervous? Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Good.
We are thinking.
We're thinking about your question.
Thinking. It's like how people being around people can make them nervous. I don't know. Maybe it's just a North American issue, but that was just one.
When it's not very pleasant people for you.
It's a second.
They make you. Oh.
So I think these people can create a lot of noise. For example.
A lot of noise. Oh, wait.
They make us nervous.
Makes me nervous. Just a second. I'm gonna have to mute you for a little bit. There's just noise coming from your mic there. Another one was presenting a project. Presentations in front of people. Why would that make people nervous? Presenting something to a bunch of people. It doesn't make me nervous. Why would it make other people?
Do you mean people who are listening this project? Yes.
No, not like in a day-to-day. Like it could be like at a university, at a speech, in any type of class. Not this class here. I'm talking about some sort of presentation. You know, a lot of people say, hey, they get really, really nervous when they're going to be delivering a presentation. I don't understand why. Can you think of Vitaly? Anyway, no?
I think it's I don't know. For me, it's not make me nervous. But I think people nervous because maybe they don't respect him or something. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But maybe it's when it's happens in universities. So maybe all of these people know each other, and after this. Maybe not good friendship between these people. And
what if you don't know the people? You're in a presentation and you don't know anybody.
No,
It's like
so
fear
I don't know.
of the stage, you mean?
Yeah, fear of stage. Sure, I don't understand why it happens with people, but they get really their hands get all wet. They start to sweat. They look like they've been in some sort of steam oven or some boiler. I don't understand. What does this happen to people? Is it maybe because they just don't feel comfortable with other people?
They are not confident about what they're talking about. Maybe like this.
Confidence. Yes, that's the
Yes.
first thing.
They don't
Bingo.
have self-confidence.
Self-confidence. So no one ever feels this. I mean, how many people here are talking to many people on a daily basis? Everyone here talking to new people every day? No?
No.
Nope.
Same people? So I'm thinking if you're talking to the same people, it's okay. But if you're if you're not used to talking to strangers, maybe that could be a problem.
Yeah.
Yes, I think because of confidence. Yes, I think it's a problem.
So what are ways to solve that problem? If someone would have a problem, you know, giving a presentation in front of people and they get really nervous, what could they do? No drugs, no drugs, no drugs, no drugs. What could they do to solve these kind of problems? What do you think they could do?
For me, it's I think it's like you told about sleeping. You must to prepare to this presentation, and you have to good sleep. And I don't know. Maybe try to think between before this presentation. Think about good things of your life. I don't know, because you have to relax and just do it. Because you have to do it for at all, so you need it. Just try to do something with yourself.
But the problem is new people you haven't seen before. Valerie, what do you think? I think, you know, hey, new people scared, like red alert, red alert, red alert. What do I do? What do you think someone can do in that situation so they're not as nervous, not as scared, so they're more of a calmer person? What do you think?
Me?
Yes.
For me, there is no special technique. It all depends on the person. You just have to overcome this fear of making a presentation in front of a lot of new people. So, I mean, you have to get the content, and you have to bear in mind what you're going to speak about. So you have to concentrate on how smart and how prepared you are to make a presentation, and forget about the audience, forget about new people, how you will look like for other people. So you have to concentrate on the topic, and that's all. And then practice makes perfect, you know. And the more you make presentations, then the better and more self-assured you will be. That's all.
But I think, you know, that's easier said than done. I mean, like you know, it's just, I think just maybe that we're getting into phobias now, because just seeing new people, that might make people miss words, screw up, not know what to say.
Yeah. Then if a person eventually can't overcome this fear, then he's not the right person to make a presentation. That's all.
I'm thinking, in that kind of case, that type of person needs to talk to a lot of people, like a lot of people just every day, so that they view a new person as just an ordinary person. What do you think about that, Valerie? Do you think I'm right there? Do I got some psychology right there, or do you think I'm wrong?
I can't say that you are either wrong or correct. So that's a psychological matter. I'm not a psychologist. Yeah, sorry.
I've heard some funny piece of advice that when you're at presentation, you have to imagine that people that you are talking to, they are naked. So it would be easy for you. You can stand and relax. So
that might make me more nervous. Okay, but
just some kind of trick.
I can imagine a man delivering a speech with hard-on. If he sees a naked, gorgeous woman in the audience, and he imagines her to be naked, then he will have a problem with his hard-on, you know. and he will look not really how to say nice. Yeah.
You go too deep, too deep down.
Well, maybe in those situations, then I think drugs would be okay. But you know, I don't know. So what else do we have here? Police. Why would police make you nervous? Come on. Who is Ukraine? Who's Andrei? Where are you from? You from Ukraine or Russia? Where are you from?
I'm from Russia, and I'm from Rostov.
Where is this city, or oblast, or region, or
Rostov region, Rostov on Don. Maybe you hear it.
Here, Russia's so big, I don't know anything. I just know Moscow.
This region borders on eastern Ukraine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It is the south part of Russia.
Southeast.
South.
Ukraine.
Yes.
I'll need to look at the maps again. All right. Well, why would someone be nervous with police? I was reading something here. They're nervous with police. Would you be nervous with police in Russia?
The police in Russia, yes. It might.
Well, you're not a criminal. You're not a criminal. You have nothing to be scared of. You never robbed anyone. You never killed anybody. Why would you be nervous?
So I can tell you some situation when it was happened with me in the past.
Okay.
So I just sit in the station and.
Police station?
No, station. Say train.
Train station?
Train station. Yes.
Okay, so we're at a train station.
And,
all right.
And I don't do strange things. I just sit and looking. I wait my friend.
I waited for my friend.
Yes, I waited for my friend, and the policeman come to me and try to check my documents, and I don't have my passport and ID.
Don't say you're American. That might get you in trouble. Yeah.
And they catch me and поместить.
Place.
And they place me to your machine, and I spent 2 hours in their police station. This is a crazy situation. During they state my name and my address. I don't do strange thing, and I think I don't do
anything bad.
Anything bad, and I don't want to bring my passport every day. It is a problem.
But if you don't bring your passport, how do they know where you're from? Maybe they go by the accent. I don't know. Like, and I have to bring my passport everywhere with me here. But
because the passport in the Russia, it is one of the important documents. Due to these documents, you can state your. They can state your.
Personality.
Where you're from, yes. And for example, the. Водительское удостоверение.
Driving license.
Driving license is not
proof.
True document like a passport. This is a problem.
Okay.
In comparison with with American or another.
Or Canadian, of course, yeah. We're not scared of Canadian police. But okay, in that situation, all right, I would be nervous too. Here's $200. No, here's 500 hryvnia. Let me go. That's what I would do. If I have, sorry, rubles. Well, rubles. Sorry, I don't know how many rubles I need. Maybe a couple thousand rubles. Who else? Pavel, what do you think about the police nervousness? Where are you from, by the way? I don't even know where you're from. Are you from Russia, Ukraine?
I'm from Ukraine, from the central part of Ukraine, Vinnytsia region.
Vinnytsia, I know where this is. Okay. The land of waterfalls, right? So fountains. So would you be scared too of police too? Would you be nervous, or do you think everything is good?
You see, they are so. You never know what to expect from police. You never know. And
what do you mean?
You never know when they're going to maybe to check out who you are, because sometimes strange things happen. Maybe they're looking for some criminals. Maybe they're trying to examine the place or something like this. Maybe some operation, and you just don't know what to expect. And that's why they have power to arrest you and to grab you to the prison, and that's why you are nervous. You're not a criminal, but still, you can do it. They can do it, and this makes you nervous. Just their presence near you, I think.
But my argument is I have nothing to hide. I have no criminal record. You can eat off of my plate. Everything is clean. I have nothing to hide. Go check me all you want. That's my attitude. That's why I would never be nervous. Is it really that? Okay, I'm gonna have to pay a bribe. I will have to pay something. They want something. Is it like they'll find something even though there's nothing there? Is that what you're trying to say?
I think they will not find anything because I don't have anything they can find and judge and blame me.
Mm-hmm.
So why be nervous? Maybe it's different mentality. I don't know.
No. I don't say I will be nervous, but I can be nervous. If I'm nervous in the presence of police, it is because of this.
Don't think of them as police officers, maybe. I don't.
But I don't want to think about them that they're naked, like in the present situation. It would be.
Well, that would be a nightmare. Okay, we don't. Yeah. That would be a nightmare. Vitaly, what do you think? Police could make you nervous? I don't know. In Canada, you can shake hands with the police officer. What do you think?
It makes me nervous too. In Russia we say, I don't know, it's difficult to translate. Был бы человек, а дело найдется. It's just like if there is a man, there would be a crime.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
You can file a crime against any person.
What?
You can file a crime, a criminal case against any person.
Really? So you can be guilty of nothing.
Concoct a criminal case against any person.
I see what you did. Okay, we found something of you, and it's not true, but we're gonna. It sounds like a CSI Miami or some sort of Law and Order TV show. Like they can do something where if it's not even true, they can charge you with that. I hear a word called corruption, but I'll keep my mouth shut there. But being a Canadian, like if I was an American though, and I was in Russia, I would be a little bit concerned with the police because you don't know what could happen. I mean, they could say you did this, you could do that. But I think if you hold yourself up, if you act not tough but confident, I did nothing wrong. I want my lawyer, like that. Like if you act confident, I don't think they can do anything to you because I've never had the police stop me before. Never ever had any problems here with the police. Maybe I'm lucky. Maybe
law is not so strong in Russia and Ukraine as in the USA and Western Europe. That's why people don't rely on lawyers so much here.
Okay. So lawyers, all right. You don't. So, but in America, if you can't afford a lawyer, they can give you a lawyer. How does it work there? Do you understand what I mean?
Yes.
Repeat, please.
If you cannot afford a lawyer, they will give you a lawyer.
Yeah, a free of charge lawyer.
What kind of lawyer are you getting, though? That is the question. Going on. Another person said silence. Silence can make someone nervous? I don't understand. I like silence. I like peace of mind. Silence is great. Anton, silence. Can that make you nervous? How can that make someone nervous?
I don't know
Different
how
situations.
silence may can you nervous. I think silence is great.
Same here. Who else thinks that in certain well, okay, you said certain situations. Pavel, you said certain situations where being having silence can make you nervous. What kind of situations? Pavel. Okay, Pavel's gone. Who else? Who do we have here? Andre. So how do you think silence can make someone nervous? Do you understand what I mean?
Silence.
Silence. I'll write it if you don't know what I mean.
Enough.
So, silence. What is synonym of this word? Silence.
Quietness.
Quietness. Okay. And sorry, repeat please your question.
How can something silent make people nervous? Everyone likes silence. It gives them the peace of mind. I don't understand. What do you think?
Maybe something. Maybe when people try to selling to something people, this man can use some words or phrases to quiet this to silence these people. For example, when you have a scandal.
Scandal.
Scandal?
Scandal.
Sorry.
Okay, scandal? Maybe scandal? Okay, I'll go with that.
Scandal. Okay, yes. With your wife or girl, you can use some words and phrases to which man she more quiet and silence after this word.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking there has to be action to not make you nervous. You know, something has to happen. You don't know what to expect next. What about tests at university? Battalion number 2. Tests doesn't going to school did ever make you nervous? If you wanted to pass this exam or pass this test?
Yeah, of course. It makes me nervous every time. But it's comes sessia. I don't know how it's.
Essay?
Exams, yes. Passive exams, yes. A lot of exams. It makes me nervous because I wasn't to be good students. I'm sorry, Seva. Yes, after this, it was my very hard time when my exams come to me, and I really yes, I was very I don't know how to say nervous every time. Yes,
anxious.
And, yes, I don't know why, but because I know why, because for people who really knows these predmets and subjects, and they try to do something to be more to pass this exam with a great point. For me, it was just pass it. No one was the point for me. It doesn't matter, but. Yes, of course, exams. It's nervous for me. Was
so, Vitaly, I have a question to you.
Yes.
For you.
For you. You said that you not a good student, and when you pass exam, you so nervous. How do you control this situation? Why do you think? And if your exam starts, you are stop nervous.
Stopping to be nervous.
No, it's just it depends on situation and depend on subject. If I come to some exams and I am sitting in the class, so for me my nervous is go out. I don't know why it's nervous. So it's like just after this I'm okay. I keep keep calm and I try to do something because there is no way to no, you don't change something. You just try to do it, and in the finish of this you will see you do right or do wrong. So it's like this.
Like Nike, just do it. You know?
Yeah.
That's good. I remember some example from the history. I mean, do you know that famous boxer Muhammad Ali? And I read some his quotes.
Could you repeat?
He said that before a fighting, I really nervous, I really afraid, and when I go to the ring, I forget about nervous, I forget about fear, and I just fighter.
But you know, going back to exams and tests there, I think if you don't care, you're not going to be nervous because you don't care what your results are going to be. I wasn't nervous because I knew I would fail. What's there to be nervous about? No, I'm just joking. That could be the biggest problem. People who are not responsible are the people who are never nervous usually. Right? At least usually that I find. It's okay to be a little bit nervous. You have to be a little bit nervous in life to motivate yourself. I think that's the best way. And Siva says, so I'm sorry at the moment. I'm being nervous. I'm going furious because my children don't want to sleep at all. Yeah, that would make me nervous too. Especially when my cat interrupts all my classes, that makes me very nervous. I want to kick him out. All right, like that. So.
No, I can't just say anything because of my children. They talking every time.
I understand.
They not want to sleep. They want a peace. They want to eat. They want to talk. They want a million of things, but not want to sleep. And I can't concentrate my mind for the class. Excuse me.
That can make you nervous. I see. How do you deal with that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Decent. You know.
No. I'm screaming. I'm shooting. I'm yelling like a tiger. I don't know. Like what? Yelling all the time. When they're going at sleep, it's very difficult time for me. It's very nervous time for me. Furious time. Not all the time. Just when they're going to sleep.
Yeah, it's all in the breathing. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Remember I said Ninja Turtles, Master Sensei, you know, like that, breathe in, right? The most calm rat in the cartoon. All about breathing patterns, right?
I remember. Yes.
You will be successful. That's what I tell everyone.
I'm breathing.
What else make other people, we don't have much time here, other things, loud noises? I don't know about this. How can loud noises make people nervous? I mean, maybe they don't know what the noise is. I don't know. That's a good question. Sorry?
Very loud voice sound. Noise is very loud sound.
Loud sounds. I'm thinking because you don't know what it is. You know, like it kind of scares people, right? So if they don't know, they get nervous. What else? I'm just trying to find a couple more things as well. Not knowing what will happen next. Again, when we talk about, you know, some people, they get nervous for the sake of getting nervous. You know, those kind of schizophrenic people. Cuckoo. I like to use the word cuckoo, you know?
Nuts.
Nuts. I like that. Nuts. You're nuts.
You're driving me nuts.
They're driving me nuts. Vitaly, do you know any of these people? Like, they just get nervous for the sake of being nervous? You know, like, you know these kind of people, because in Canada we got lots of these type of people. Do you know any of these people too?
Personally, I don't know. I know nobody I know. So
very lucky.
I'm lucky because some kind of these people, they have to be in hospital.
Or a visit to Baba Yaga. You know, that's
Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga, of course.
I don't say. I have to say, Baba Yaga is very kind person. It's never says I know.
No, but she can help, I think.
She can help?
She can help. Yeah.
You think so?
I think so. So we can say those people are in a frenzy. Frenzy, this is like slang talk. They're going into a frenzy. If you watch the old Abbott and Costello movies, you know, he says, stop going into a frenzy. They go cuckoo. They keep thinking. You know, they'll dig themselves in a hole. Those type of people, you know, who dig themselves in a hole. They keep thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking, and you know, they end up in the cuckoo house, the cuckoo doma, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, we only have a couple minutes left as well. Anything else anyone wants to add that makes them nervous in life? Anything else? Or forever hold your nervousness. Anything else? I'm going through. Pavel, anything? Anton, Andre, Vitaly too.
Yeah,
Valerie,
Maybe time. Maybe sometimes you don't have enough time to do some things, and you're just going to end something, and you still lack a couple of minutes, and it happens, and maybe this is one of the things that can make you nervous.
Time, yeah. Oh, I see. I can see. Don't think about time. Put the clock down. Put the phone away. Put the clock away. That's what I say. If you don't know the time, you can't be nervous. You know, that's what I say. Anyways, I'm gonna end this right now. So, hey, I hope everyone enjoyed this conversation about being nervous. So, just remember, it's all in the head. It's all in the head. Be like Dr. Nick from The Simpsons, right? So, for private lessons, please always look at my schedule. I am a very busy person, but I always try to make the best opportunity for everyone. So you can always look at my page. My schedule is always opened up. I teach everything from business English to grammar classes to anything but you know, medical terms in English, because I don't know them either. So if anyone doesn't have any other questions, I will be saying good night or dobranoc to everyone. Any other questions for me?
You said they go cuckoo or guku.
Cuckoo.
Yes. What it is? What is it?
Cuckoo. Like, drone. You know? I don't know.
Oh, I understand. Can you write this word?
Wait. Cuckoo, like cuckoo clock, you know?
Oh,
cuckoo. Yeah.
Thanks.
There you go. Cuckoo, like a cuckoo clock. All right. So, any other questions? Going once, twice, 3 times. All right, everyone. We'll see you next week. Please, again, look at my schedule for more classes.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you a lot. Thank you.
Пока.
Пока.
Bye.
Bye.